Hey there people, how's it going? This is Cross the Rubicon channel. Well, things in New Zealand are really heating up politically. We've got a new government, a national government, a national-led coalition with ACT and New Zealand First. 100% of the legacy media, mainstream media in New Zealand are doing their very best to try and bring this government down by calling it racist, and they've got racist policies. No matter what this government do, they can't do anything right. The majority of people in this country support the national-led coalition, but the extremists of the media, the extremists of radical Maori, and the extremists of the far left Marxists want to bring this government down. On Monday, Te Papa Museum in Wellington, radical Maori extremists, 12 of them, managed to get in to Te Papa Museum in Wellington with ropes, power tools, paint sprays, helmets, all this climbing equipment. They managed to scale this huge exhibit in the museum where they abseiled down. This takes time, people. This takes time to set up. They abseiled from the roof, from the ceiling, and spray painted and used power tools to deface the English version of the Waitangi Treaty. The English version is basically what was written first before it was translated into Maori. And the Treaty of Waitangi, the Maori version, is the real treaty, but it was translated from the English version. It wasn't written in Maori and then translated into English. It was written in English and then translated into Maori. These extremists believe that Maori didn't cede sovereignty to the Queen, and therefore the English version is a lie, which it's not. These people are extremists, they're liars, and they're deceivers. They got away with this. The police half-assed, took them away, let them go, because they're Maori extremists. If you're a Maori extremist in New Zealand, you can do or say anything you want with complete impunity. Carte blanche, you can do anything you want. Say anything you want. Because you got the full support of Maori extremists like Rawiri Waititi of Te Pati Maori, the Maori Party, Debbie Packer, Willie Jackson, JT, and all these other extremists in iwi up and down the country. They will support you. Plus, you've got 100% support of the mainstream media if you're Maori and you do something extremist, like defacing exhibits in the National Museum of New Zealand. Nothing's going to happen to these people. Imagine if it was me. Imagine if it was someone on the opposite side of the fence who did something. We'd be dragged away, kicking and screaming. We'd be in jail. We'd be doing 10 years in jail. We'd be destroyed for life. That's the problem in New Zealand, people. And it's happening over and over and over. It's getting worse. Yesterday, Rawiri Waititi, the most ridiculous looking politician on planet Earth, asked a question of the Deputy Prime Minister, who's Prime Minister at the moment while Chris Luxon is out of the country, Winston Peters. Rawiri Waititi stood up and asked his question in Te Reo. Te Reo, for them outside New Zealand, is the Maori language. He asked the question of the Prime Minister, who is Maori, by the way, in Te Reo Maori, where less than 5% of the country of New Zealand understood what he said. Hardly anybody in the Chamber of Parliament would have understood it either. Winston Peters, the Prime Minister, currently, didn't answer it. He asked him to translate it, and he said no, he's not going to translate it. The Speaker asked him to translate it. He says no. These people are extremists, bordering on terrorists. And I'll say that with great confidence. They are bordering terrorists. The SIS, the Secret Intelligence Service, won't be watching what they're doing or watching what these people that went to Te Papa, what they're doing. They're not interested in them. They'd be interested in me, because I'm saying what I'm saying. This is the ridiculousness of New Zealand, of how stupid it's become. The media reacted to Rawiri Waititi's question in Te Reo Maori, where hardly anybody in the media could understand what he was saying, by calling the Prime Minister a racist for not answering him. So this is where we are, people. You watch the news? I don't watch the news, I'll be honest with you. I don't watch TV, TV1, TV3. I don't listen to Radio New Zealand. I don't read any of the papers in New Zealand. Shit, it's absolutely that bad. Because they are lying to all New Zealanders all the time. It really is that bad. But I'm sure at some stage there's going to be a reaction to this, because these people, these radical extremist Maori, have got their tails up, and they know that people are in fear of saying anything because they get destroyed. People have jobs, people have mortgages, people have social circles. They don't want to commit social suicide by saying anything against what these people are doing. And these people know this. They know they've got the upper hand. How is it going to change? Hopefully, Winston Peters, the current Prime Minister, and Chris Luxon when he comes back from abroad, and David Seymour, hopefully they stick to their guns. Me personally, I don't think they will. I think they're going to capitulate to these extremists a lot, because they know they can rally the troops. They know they're going to protest. They know they're going to cause trouble and possible violence. So they will probably capitulate, acquiesce, give in, give them what they want to keep them happy. If they do, who is there to vote for in the next election? It's scary. It's scary in New Zealand, see the way it's going. But we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, this is my video, just letting New Zealanders who don't keep themselves informed, and the outside world, keep them abreast of what's happening in this lunatic asylum called New Zealand in the South Pacific, fast becoming the new Zimbabwe of the South Pacific. Okay, this is Cross the Rubicon. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video everywhere. If you want to buy me coffee, I'll leave you details below. See you later.